video, we are going to talk about EU long-term residence permit and German unlimited residence permit or permanent residency. Good morning! Isang napakagandang umaga. Buenos dias, bom dia, ein guten morgen, bonjour, dobry utro, calavera. This is John Mark, your Filipino hamburger, and welcome back to my channel. So if you are one of those people who are already wondering if they are qualified for an unlimited residence permit here in Germany or in EU, then this video is for you. So what are you waiting for? Sit down, relax, enjoy, and learn with me. And if you are new in this channel, guys, please don't forget to click the subscription button and then the notification bell for more informative, fun video with your Filipino hamburger, John Max. So without further ado, let's answer the first question. What's the difference between an EU long-term residence permit and German permanent residency or Niederlassungserlaubnis? EU long-term residence permit is an open-ended residence permit that will allow you to stay in a different member state of the European Union. While a Niederlassungserlaubnis or a settlement permit in Germany is also an unlimited residence permit that will allow you to stay in this country but not more than 90 days or 3 months in another member state of the European Union. If you want to live in another EU state for more than 90 days, then apply for the EU long-term residence permit. Because with this, you can move around EU except for Denmark, Ireland, and United Kingdom, which unfortunately not part of the European Union anymore. So you can move around and reside and settle with this document. So the next question now is, who are qualified to apply for an EU long-term residence permit and Niederlassungserlaubnis or German permanent residence permit? If you are planning to apply for an EU long-term residence permit, you have to be a resident of Germany or another member EU state for 5 years uninterruptedly. So when I say 5 years uninterruptedly, that means for 5 years, you did not leave the European Union territory for more than 6 months. And of course, you have to be economically stable, and that means you have to have a stable, secured job that will allow you to enjoy the residency in Germany or in EU without depending from the social security system of the country or of the union. Aside from the stable job and then the 5-year residency in Germany or in an EU member state, you have to prove that you have done 60 months at least, 60 months of pension contribution. And in addition, you also have to prove that you have B1 level German certificate. And if you are planning to apply for a Niederlassungserlaubnis or a German permanent residency, then the qualification is quite simple. 5 years of residency in Germany uninterruptedly, at least 60 months of constantly paying the statutory pension plan, and of course a stable job, a B1 certificate, and in some cases an orientation or integration course. If you met these requirements, then you are qualified to apply for a Niederlassungserlaubnis. The next question is, can we reduce this 5 years of residency in Germany and maybe reduce the 60 months of paying constantly the pension plan? Well, the answer is yes. And so for tenured civil servants, after working for 3 years in a German government agency, you can apply for a permanent residence permit. If you are a skilled worker in Germany, you can apply for a permanent residency after 4 years of working hard in this country. What do we mean by skilled worker? If you came here as an engineer or as a nurse or as a medical professional, or maybe you did your Ausbildung in Germany. In addition, if you have paid the statutory pension plan for 48 months, then you are qualified to apply for the German permanent residency or the Niederlassungserlaubnis. You also have to have German language proficiency. Another exemption if you studied in Germany or if you did your Ausbildung. Yes guys, you heard it right. If you did your bachelor's degree or your master's degree or your PhD degree in Germany or you did your Ausbildung here, 2 years after being part of the labor market will allow you to apply for a Niederlassungserlaubnis or German Permanent Residence Permit. And for those EU Blue Card holders, yes guys, you may apply for a German Permanent Residence Permit 33 months after you started your job. However, you can shorten this 33 months to 21 months only if you have a B1 German language certificate that you can show to the German authorities. For those who are self-employed, you just have to be in Germany working as a self-employee or self-ständig or freelancer for 3 years, and then you can apply for German permanent residency. But of course, don't forget that you have to have a stable job or a stable source of income to be able to apply for the said document. For those who are married, for those who found their loved ones, oh my god, then you may apply for a German permanent residency 3 years after your happy marriage. Well, even if it's not happy, you can still apply as long as you can prove to the authorities that you are married to a German national. Okay? How do you do that? Marriage certificate. Oh, do we have to translate our marriage certificate? Well, if it's not written in German or in English, if it's written in a different character like Asian languages, for example, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, or maybe Arabic, or in Hindi, then you have to translate your marriage certificate to German language, and it has to be done professionally by an authorized translator. And if you are a family member of a foreign national who has a permanent residence permit in Germany, you may also have this one. And even if your relationship or your marriage ended at some point, you can still have your permanent residency as long as you have a permanent job or a stable source of income that will support your existence here in Germany. Well, the question of many now is, what are the documents that I have to prepare and hand in during my appointment at the Auslanderbehörde? Number one, you have to have your valid passport, okay? So make sure that your passport is not expiring upon applying for your permanent German residence permit. You also need a biometric photo which is not older than 6 months. Also, you have to bring 3 months of your payslip or Gehaltsabrechnungen. If you don't have your Gehaltsabrechnungen, then please bring your Arbeitsvertrag or your working contract. Next document that you have to prepare and bring, a confirmation or eine Bestätigung from the Deutsche Renteversicherung that you are a member of the Renteversicherung and that you have paid certain amount of money for your pension plan for the past 60 months or for the past 48 months or for the past 24 months or for the past 21 months, depending on the context or on the situation you are in. And also guys, you have to bring your rental contract to prove that you have your own space for yourself and maybe also for your family. In addition, you have to prove or you have to print a certain copy of your bank transaction showing how much you pay for your monthly rent. Also, you need a proof of your insurance, your health insurance. You need a Bestätigung or confirmation from your health insurance. This is another important document for your application. And for some, they might need a proof of their orientation course. And how do you prove that you did or attend an orientation course? This is through an exam, which is the same as the citizenship exam. Das Leben in Deutschland or Life in Germany. It's a 33 question exam and that you need 17 correct answers for you to be able to get this certificate. You have to attach this certificate in your application for your German Permanent Residency. Just a quick recap, these are the documents that you have to prepare and submit to the Ausländerbehörde for your Niederlassungserlaubnis application or application for your permanent residence permit in Germany. A biometric photo, a valid passport, your 3 Gehaltabrechnungen or payslip, your Arbeitskontrakt or the Arbeitskontrakt, your Arbeitsvertrag, proof from the Deutsche Renteversicherung that you have been paying your statutory pension plan for the past 60 months or the past 24 months depending on which context you are in, a copy of your rental contract, a proof of your monthly rent, and this can be shown through your bank statement or your bank transactions. Also, a copy or a proof that you are insured in Germany that you can get from your Krankenversicherung or your Krankenkasse. Also, B1 level German certificate. And last but not the least, you may also need an orientation course or a proof that you did an integration course by showing your score or your certificate that you passed the citizenship exam or the Das Leben in Deutschland exam, which is a 33 question exam, and you need 17 correct answers for you to get this certificate. And last but not the least, of course, the most important one, a field application form, plus bring your card or 113 euros for the Gebühr or for the fee. So basically, these are the documents that you need for your application. So maybe a lot of you are now asking, what are the benefits of having a permanent residence permit? Okay, one benefit, you cannot easily be kicked out from this country because you are now a permanent residency. 2, it's easier for you to apply for jobs. And 3, it's also easier for you to apply for housing loan if you plan to buy a house or a flat in Germany one day. So basically, you have almost the same rights with the citizens, except that you cannot vote for national elections, although you are qualified to vote for the communal elections. And thank you very much everyone for staying to the last minute of this video. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more informative and fun videos with John Mugs, your Filipino hamburger. For those who also have questions, please don't hesitate to write down your questions in the comment section box below, or feel free to follow me on my social media accounts in Facebook and in Instagram, and I will try to answer your questions as soon as I can. So guys, have a productive week ahead, and please stay safe and stay healthy. Have a nice day.